Jai Hind friends, my today's lecture topic is on human rights. I will divide my main lecture topic into 5 subtopics. In the very first subtopic, I will cover about introduction of human rights. Nextly, I will discuss about the importance of human rights. Thirdly, I will cover about the characteristics of human right. Fourthly, I will be cover about the types of human rights, and at last I will cover about human rights in India. Now let's start with our lecture topic. In a bid to live with dignity, we humans are entitled with several and certain rights and freedoms. These are the rights inherited to all the human beings, regardless of their race, color, sex, nationality, ethnicity, gender, religion, language, and many other aspects. The United Nations Human Rights Council regards the life, liberty, equality, and dignity as the main human rights. But these also includes the right of life and liberty, freedom from slavery and torture, also the freedom of opinion and expression, along with the right of work and education, and many more. Nelson Mandela has also stated on human rights that to deny people's human right is to challenge their very humanity. Now coming towards the importance of human rights. The very first importance of human right is on flourishing the democracy. It plays a very essential role on flourishing the democracy. In the second important point, I would like to highlight the democratic values. Without human rights, there is no significance of democratic values. Thirdly, I will highlight the positive ecosystem. Flourishing human rights generates a positive ecosystem, and that optimize the holistic resource of human talent. Fourthly, it is development. It brings that is human rights brings a lots of development. And If we talk about the characteristics of human rights, then the very first characteristics it is universal and unalienable. Secondly, it is individual and interdependent. Thirdly, it is equal and in talking about my next subtopic, that is types of human right. The human rights are titled into four parts. The first part is civil or social human rights, in which right to life, liberty and security, right to marry, right to property, and freedom from slavery and torture from the arbitraries are present in the human right. The second is political human right, in which the right to nationality, equality before law, and others human rights are present. The third is economical human rights, in which right to form trade unions, right for work, right for equal wages are there. The fourth is cultural human rights, in which the right to participate in culture, diplomatic communities is also present. Talking about my next part, that is human right in India. As guaranteed by Indian Constitution, the human rights are diplomated into mainly in United Declaration of Human Rights in two parts. The first part is fundamental rights. The second part is DPSPs, the Directive Principle of State Policies. The fundamental rights, the article from Article 12 to 35. The fundamental article deals with the human rights, including the right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, freedom of religion, constitution and educational rights, and right to form constitutional remedies. And talking about DPSP, our second point, DPSP Article 36 to 51 of Indian Constitution deals with under this article, that deals the right to security, right to life and liberty, right to suffrage. In These are the rights contained DPSPs.